Welcome race fans to the tuned up, painted up and revved up world of Forza Horizon. It may not have been too long since the last Forza outing, but that hasn't stopped Turn 10 taking a hairpin bend on how the game feels, looks and plays. It's a massive change in direction for the series, whilst we wait for Forza 5 in all its simulation glory. That doesn't however mean a new direction. For starters, this game is filled with more sunset scenes than you can shake Icarus's wings at.
I don't get that reference.
Oh, you know, Icarus flew too close to the sun and his wings melted.
Oh, right, Bernie.
Oh, forget it. As well as sunsets, add shaky handheld cameras, fairground rides, a party atmosphere, and you've got yourself a feeling pretty close to a dirt game. In fact, we'd go as far to say Forza Horizon has become the spiritual sequel to Dirt 2, a homage, if you will, to this fine racer. The similarities are alarming, and if you could tell, there are a couple of shots from Dirt 2 splashed into the last 20 seconds, then kudos to you. From the HUD right down to the fonts and loading icons, Forza couldn't have steered any closer to the festival look and feel.
Ooh, that looks nice.
That's Dirt 2.
Oh, for fat snakes! You're really confusing me.
Okay, no more like for like. But consider this. Is us comparing this to pretty much our favourite racing game of this generation really a bad thing? Nah. Plus, there aren't just dirt game elements. They've taken inspiration from the best bits of Burnout Paradise and the Need for Speed series as well, all wrapped up in a flowery Forza tortilla.
I'm hungry.
Not now. You start the game with a driver who could have just walked off the set of a Fast and the Furious movie, a grey shirt wearing amateur driver looking to rise up the ranks and become famous for nearly killing innocent public drivers on busy Colorado roads. Where the Horizon Festival the game is named after takes place. The first thing you have to do is race to the festival in order to win one of the last places in the event. The whole presentation of the game is glorious and the visuals are superb. The game even has some very well made cutscenes woven in to give the game a more story driven feel.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Cutscenes? Well written dialogue with good voice actors?
Steady, don't get upset yet. The racing is still here and solid as ever. The front end of the game is set up to ease you into some of the things you can do and introduce characters that you'll be hearing from a lot.
Hey. 95 VW Corrado. Used to own one myself. Of course, I looked after mine.
It doesn't detract too much from the racing, but for long-time Forza fans these may well be unwanted features. One of the big things they've done here is set the game in an open world rather than each race being selectable from a menu, and you'll be required to drive between events. These events appear on a map of the Horizon Festival, so instead of going straight to the race you get to type a postcode into your onboard sat-nav and drive around the Colorado desert looking for race registration trailers on the side of a road.
You have arrived at your destination.
Do you really have to type the postcode in?
Nah, I made that up. Truck trailers don't have postcodes. But the point is, it sometimes takes you longer to drive down the highway to get to the race than it does to actually win it. The saving grace here though is you can fast travel back to the main race hub. The whole festival is situated around the Horizon hub area where you can upgrade your car, paint it, buy and sell cars and even access the Xbox Live Marketplace. There's a lot of day one DLC for this game, so check it out. The festival atmosphere is here in droves and you really feel like you're part of the event. Listen to one of the 3 in-game radio stations and you'll even start getting mentioned by the DJs between songs as you start to build your reputation up. Very nice.
So what else can you do in Colorado other than look for your next race?
Well, there are special roadside signs you can knock into to reduce the cost of your upgrades. There are 100 to find and hitting them all will bring the cost of things down colossally. You can even buy a treasure map that shows you their locations for some Microsoft points. In true Burnout Paradise style, you can race other cars that you happen to bump into on the open road too. Oh, and there are speed cameras that you can go past and get flashed too. It'll tell you how fast you're going. The faster the better, as there are online leaderboards to climb. But you never get a ticket. What a great message to give out to all the young drivers.
Alright, road safety Roger. I've got to say though, I spent hours trying to get a good speed registered on a speed camera. Great fun.
And what did you do when you got back home?
Funny.
Okay, so I must admit I found the free roam thing a bit dull and could have lived without it. But there's no knocking the beauty of the world. Colorado has been beautifully rendered, and the opportunity to explore and play the game non-linearly will appeal to many players.
Non-linearly? Nice.
Yeah, I just make words up these days.
The races on offer here are varied, from standard circuit races, point-to-point races against one opponent, and even racing a plane through checkpoints and trying to beat a hot air balloon over the finish line. Races occasionally venture off-road too.
Gravel!
Bless you. Winning these nets you not only money, but you can also get points that will increase your driver level. Each new level awards you with a new wristband that will unlock more races on the map.
Nice driving, you bagged the last slot.
The developers haven't let us down with the attention to detail on the cars either. The damage physics are good, with smashing glass, crunching bumpers and big spins. And if you do run into some crash trouble, yep, you've guessed it, the flashback system is here and will help you out if you just can't bear to lose because of that one mistake. You also get points for driving dangerously, having a near miss, drifting, maintaining a high speed, drafting the car in front, and even getting an awesome J-turn? All of which go to pushing you up the driver ranks, which in turn will open up some more events.
With your cash winnings, you can head over to the garage and tune up your ride with a multitude of upgrade parts, proper Forza style. Add new exhausts, clutches, brakes, suspension, everything that your average Forza fan is used to.
You can also hop on over to the paint shop and design your own custom paint jobs for your cars and sell them or share them with other players online. You can also get out on the track, pause the game and take a photo of your beloved creation and post it on the interwebnet. I spent some time painting up this truck using the available tools and created a GameTankTV truck. And if you want one of these limited edition GameTankTV trucks gifted to your Forza Horizon garage, all you have to do is email your Xbox gamer tag to competition@GameTank.tv. First come, first served.
If you've played Need for Speed, Burnout Paradise, Dirt 2 or Dirt Showdown, you're not going to be very far out of your comfort zone here at all. It can sometimes feel like just a carbon copy of all the above mashed into one game. On the flip side, they're all awesome games, and this mashes all those wonderful gameplay elements together on one disc.
So is it going to annoy existing fans of Forza? Possibly yes, if you just want more of the Turn 10 simulation excellence. But if you're coming into this open-minded, you're going to find an enjoyable take on arcade racing with some neat little touches.
Speed cameras?
There's a lot to do and the game area is huge, with plenty to explore, unlock and beat. It has a much slower pace than you might be expecting, but if you can get into the flow of Forza Horizon, it does grow on you. It's all down to whether you're willing to let go of the pure track-focused racing and grab on and embrace all the elements of your favourite arcade races banged into one big glorious gaming pie, wrapped up in a huge shiny festival pastry.
You shouldn't do voiceovers when you're hungry.
I know. Buckle up, start that motor and head off to the sun-drenched Colorado for Forza Horizon, racing's biggest mashup.
Mash?
Fancy a carvery?
Yes!
Okay.
Revington!
Get a good feeling.
Stay tuned at www.GameTankTV, or else, you jive turkeys.
I can't believe that place wouldn't serve us a carvery.
It was a Starbucks.
Shut up.